everybody. I would like to give you a short introduction into the Goodyear airship Flight Simulator 2024 aircraft. For me as a big airship enthusiast, it was really a pleasure to see that Microsoft has put this airship model into the flight simulator, and for me it was actually also the reason to buy the flight simulator after many years again. And I also heard that there were a lot of discussions going on that it's not really working well when it comes to the controls of the airship. It's not really as you would fly the real airship, and that's something that I've also encountered. So it really is necessary that from my perspective, to Microsoft to have this changed and to do some updates to the ship. But I also have seen that many people have mentioned it's useless, you can't fly the ship, you can't land the ship. And actually what I was able to do is to do both, not just have the takeoff, which is quite easy if you understand the basic principles, but also to land the ship, which is definitely not that easy, especially also when you try to move ahead with what usually the airship pilots, the Zeppelin pilots, will do to land the ship. So you have to become a bit creative, and anyway you will be able then in the end to succeed and really to land the ship wherever you want. But how to do this is what I would like to show you now in this short video, and I hope you will enjoy it, and so also give back to the community the possibility really to make use of the ship, because it's really a fantastic aircraft, and I hope you can also enjoy now. So I will give you a bit of instructions to the ship, how it works, and then hopefully you can fly yourself as well. So maybe first of all to mention what is really important looking at the Zeppelin NT is the propulsion system. So the engines you can see here, the side engines, the propellers which are already tilted, swiveled upward to some degree, as well as you can see also in the rear, the aft engine has also this tilted propeller, which can be tilted 90 degrees from the horizontal to the vertical. Usually what is the case if you are taking off with the ship, you would rotate these to an angle of 90 degrees so that both are oriented, the side but also the aft propeller vertically, and then you give the thrust on the propellers, and then you will have a vertical takeoff, as you would also know from helicopter principle. For the landing it would also usually work in a similar way, just reverse, so to say, but that's in the simulation here with the current model not the case, so you have to come, as I mentioned, a bit more creative, but I will show you, I'll try to give you an impression on how it will work, and hopefully also then I will be able to return here. So we are here at the base in Friedrichshafen. You can see also the airship hangar in the rear. Now you can see there is actually the fair of Friedrichshafen, and I would just take off from here, make a short round tour, just a small circle, and try to land again here at the airfield at the landing pad, as you can see right now. So let's keep fingers crossed, and I hope you will enjoy. Thanks and have fun. So we are now in the cockpit, and as you can see there are quite a number of instruments. We have here these levers which are for the balloonies, but actually we are not using them. What is now important, you can see here these yellow levers which are for the swivel mechanism. These are the ones for the side engines, side propellers, left and right. And you have this set this to 90-degree angle on the side and the rear as well. And now we just give the thrusters the increase, and then we can just take off. As you can see, that's going quite smoothly. Even though we have just a side, you can already see it's taking off vertically. If you also now add the aft propeller, you very smoothly go up with the ship. Once you have achieved a certain height, you would just swivel back to 0 degrees. Important also to have the aft section. You can see that it's getting some nose down otherwise, and that's what we will also then use later on for landing the ship actually. So we are now flying over Friedrichshafen, which is in front of us. You see also the Lake Constance, which is really beautiful, and I can say it's really nicely done. It's really fun to fly around, and also done flight to Constance, and also the Isle of Flowers, which is Mainau, which is a really nice tourist island in the Lake Constance with a lot of flowers and beautiful trees, big ones, and all this. So it's really fun to see, and yeah, also this is very well done here in the simulation. Also, the interior of the ship is very well done. This message here about the landing gear is not relevant, because there is no retractable landing gear in the Zeppelin NT. The landing gear is always out. Let's take it up. See, we have already a height of 2,700 feet, and then we'll just turn a circle and then try to land again. So this is really just to show you how it works, getting the ship up in the air, and then also landing smoothly, hopefully. See what it looks like from the outside. The propellers are aligned horizontally, and this is what we're going to change soon for the landing again. on the ground. We stopped, and I think we can say it was somehow controlled. Looking from the outside, you can see the ship is down. What you're going to do now is actually you would slow down the engines to almost zero from the RPM perspective, and then you can switch also off the engines, and that's it. Now it looked quite easy. Actually it takes some time until you really have the feeling for it, how it works. But definitely it's, again, not as it would be the normal case for landing a Zeppelin NT. So again, really looking forward to have Microsoft updating this, but at least you can fly the ship, you can land the ship and have some nice cruising, even though it is not matching the reality. It works and you can really make use of it. So I hope with that there will be a lot of people are interested in flying the Goodyear Blimp, the Zeppelin NT airship, wherever in Germany or in the US, wherever, and have fun with it. And so then also please do not forget, use the forums, mention that you're also not happy about the way of how the controls have been set up. There are quite a number of also votes up currently in the forum, in the official forum. Also a Zeppelin NT pilot had contributed to make a lot of statements on what needs to be changed, so you can also vote for these. So please have a look and support so that we get really here a really great functional Zeppelin NT airship you can fly around, and I think it would be really great to get this in a better shape, up and running, and yeah, hope for your support. Thanks for that, and I hope you enjoyed this short clip on how to fly the Goodyear airship. Thank you and bye.